Now, Machiavelli gives some good advice on how to establish control with your subordinates, and uh, this is an important process to go through initially. So let's go to the next slide and see what he tells us to do. So this is what Machiavelli says to do when you're promoted with your new subordinates. First, eliminate all opposition in one stroke. Now, opposition before your promotion was announced is innocent. Forget about that. We're talking about opposition after the announcement of your promotion, because that opposition is intolerable. And what you'll do about it is you'll watch your team, your new team, for several weeks, and you'll make notes of any insubordination that you hear. Who said it, when, in what situation, who can confirm that it was said, etc. But you won't oppose it. You'll let it go. Let them think that they can get away with this. And when you have enough evidence, then you go to your boss and you say, "Look, sir, my goal is to get you promoted and to make you look good with your superiors and to get you promoted. And to do that, I need a good team. Now, I have several insubordinate people on my team, and here's the evidence of the insubordination. I don't feel I can work with them. I don't think they're going to help you or me. So I would like them to be moved off or fired, whatever we have to do. We have to get them out of here." So if the boss agrees, then you go to the Human Resources Department, tell them what you're doing and why, and then do it. And as soon as the announcement is made that one or more people are gone, the remaining subordinates will understand that they're gone because they were insubordinate. And suddenly they'll have a new respect for you because they realize you're not somebody to be trifled with, that you get down to business fast. And so everyone will line up like a good soldier, and you'll have a much better team at that point. Secondly, Machiavelli says gain the affection of subordinates. The way you'll do that is by announcing your team leader protocols, which we're going to show you in the next part of the seminar. Thirdly, you train them in debate and persuasion. Drill them until they're sick of it. Practice, observe, teach, experiment, and learn yourself too. Now why? Because Machiavelli says you need an army. But in our case, it's not an army of physical force, it's an army of debate and persuasion. So you're going to teach them everything you can. And we have a chart later in the seminar, which is a simple debate layout, so we can all make good cases. And secondly, you're going to ask them to watch the Sunday morning talk shows, because on those talk shows you see the talking heads interrupting each other or deflecting interruptions, and it's just amazing. It's just very, very instructive. So each of your captains, the people that you trust underneath you, will come in Monday morning and you'll review what they saw. And each one will have hopefully several strategies that he liked, that suits his personality and he thinks he or she could do. And you make lists of them on a board or something under each subordinate, each trusted subordinate, the strategies that they liked. So as time goes by, you'll be learning and growing in both debate and persuasion, and ability to hold the floor in a meeting and to interrupt in a meeting if you have to. And finally, Machiavelli says, rage against evils and extol the good. Now, evils are injustices. So whatever you think is injustice, as soon as you see it, you rage against it. You just tell them right there, first thing, no, that's not acceptable here. I don't accept that. Don't let me see that behavior again. On the other hand, you want to extol the good. So whenever you see something good, also say, that's great. I really appreciate that. That's helping everybody. That's helping the company. You're to be commended, etc. Okay? So this is Machiavelli's overview of how you should treat your subordinates. Now let's look at how Machiavelli says to make a decision.